Hey everybody. So we're going to be going over some of the stuff we went over last Thursday, which was like absolute value and coordinate planes, and that's pretty much it for this video. And then we're going to go over to the next lesson on Tuesday. So right here, we're going to talk about absolute value. Very quickly, absolute value is this symbol. So whenever you see a number inside of this, that's asking for absolute value. Now the absolute value is the distance of a number from 0. So all you need to do is you take that number, how far is it from 0, either on the positive side or the negative side, and that's the absolute value. So for example, if I had a number line, and let's say I had 0 here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So let's see this. If I had this one right here, -4. Oh, no, +4 and -4. And then we have here and here. If we wanted to find the absolute value of both of these numbers, let's say the absolute value of -4 and the absolute value of 4, all we needed to do was find how far it is from 0. So we're going to try to see how many times it takes to go to 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So the distance is 4. So the absolute value is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The distance is 4. So the absolute value is 4. There's no such thing as a negative distance. So pretty much all you're going to do if you're really unsure is you take whatever number's on the inside and write the positive version of it. So if it says -322, you just put the positive 322 because it'll always be a positive distance away from 0. So that was just a quick review of absolute value. A lot of you seem to understand it, so we'll just go quickly through that. If you need more help with it, please come on Monday or Wednesday to ask questions about it. Either way is fine. It's during your normal Zoom hours. This one was a little bit confusing. It was using credit card balances and how negative and positives, they kind of work together in a credit card balance. If you need me to go over that again, that's fine. It's not super important for you to know right now. I just wanted you to have an example of how this is useful in your daily life. So coordinate planes. There was a lot of vocabulary. There's a lot of things to go over. And if you forget any part of the vocabulary, this can get a little bit hard. So again, please have a vocabulary list with you. So the first thing you need to know is a coordinate plane. And a coordinate plane is like an intersection of a y and x, of a y-axis and an x-axis. As long as there's an intersection of a y-axis and an x-axis, it's a coordinate plane. Next, the x-axis is a horizontal line, number line. Y-axis is a vertical number line. Axes, so it's pronounced axes, like that, is just the plural of axis. So if I say axes, that's what I'm talking about. Next, origin. It's the point where the y-axis and x-axis intersect. So wherever they touch, that's the origin. It also has the ordered pairs 0, 0. I'll go over ordered pairs in a bit, but for those of you who remember that it's ordered pairs 0, 0. You also need to know quadrants, which are the 4 regions that a coordinate plane is divided into. Then you have ordered pairs. That is a set of x, of an x coordinate and a y coordinate put together to give a location on a coordinate plane. Okay. So these are all the ones that you need to know for right now. I'm going to kind of explain each of them. So here, let's say that we have this. There's that, and then there's that. Cool. So this right here is a coordinate plane because this is our x-axis and this is our y-axis. Now, I should do little arrows here to show that it goes on forever, so I will. So right here, it's a number line, so if this is 0 on a number line, then this would be all the positive numbers, this would be all the negative numbers. So all here, these are all your negative x's, so -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, all the way. Here is also your negatives. So all left and downward movements, let me do it in a different color. All the left side and all the downside of a coordinate plane are negative movements. All of the up side and right side of a coordinate plane are positive. Okay, so the number line goes positive up, positive right, negative down, negative left. Just so you know. The quadrants are split this way. So this is quadrant 1. You would also see it in Roman numeral like this. That just means quadrant 1. You'll need to know quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. Now, you don't really need to be able to read Roman numerals. You just need to know that this means quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. Okay? We can go over Roman numerals at some point in time. They're not super important now. All you need to know is what these 4 mean in specifically. So if I say, give me an ordered pair in quadrant 1, you literally can pick any point up in here. Quadrant 3, any point down here. Quadrant 4, any point here. Quadrant 2, any point here. So now next we need to go over the ordered pairs. So let's say if we wanted to graph an ordered pair, right? So for ordered pairs, let me use this right here, change that to that. So for ordered pairs, there will always be 2 points. If you only give 1 point, you're half wrong. So it'll always be the x in front and the y in the back. This is your x coordinate, and this is your y coordinate. If I can write this down. There you go. Squeeze you a little bit there. Okay, awesome. So that's your y coordinate. This pretty much means this is where you need to go on the x, the horizontal number line, and this is where you need to go on the vertical number line. So if I were to give you, I don't know, if I were to give you -3, 1, so I need to go to -3 on my x number line. So here's my x number line. So -1, -2, -3, and then 1 on my y number line. So positive goes up, so 1. Then I see where they intersect, kind of like Battleship. So they intersect right there. So this is ordered pair -3, 1. Okay, let's keep going. What if I wanted 2, 4? Okay, so I'm going to 2 on my number line. I'll use a different color. Maybe this one. So 1, 2, and then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they intersect here. See how that works? Kind of like in Battleship. So this would go 2, 4. Okay. What if we did this one? 4, -1. Sure. So I'm going to 4 on my X number line. So remember positive this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then -1. So negative is down. So this would be 4, -1. Now, if you have more questions, we can still go over this more. But that's pretty much it. We're going to go over these in class, so don't worry if you didn't get it the first time. This was just kind of a review, and I will be making more videos based on the questions that I hear in class. So please, if you have questions, ask them. That's it for today, and I will see you on Tuesday.